to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love.
All right, okay. Mags on. Mags are on. Okay, throttle closed. Throttle closed. Ready? Here we go.
I saw my first Curtis Robin aircraft at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. and fell in love with them and thought one day that I'd love to own one. I was also impressed with the number of records that the Robin had broken during the 20s and 30s. When flying the Robin, it's more than just piloting a machine. It actually has a personality and it talks to you. You know, you're the pilot, you're the navigator, the engine management, as there's very few instruments on board. There's just a compass, and it's all pretty basic. It's all seat of the pants, but it's so much fun. The Robin really is a piece of history. It's almost 100 years old. It was designed by people that were born back in the 1800s, like 3 centuries ago. It is a time capsule. And often look down thinking this is probably what it was like flying around 95 years ago. I had been looking for a Curtis Robin to buy, and I found one in Australia. In fact, it had been tucked away in a barn for about 25 years. The previous owner had purchased the aircraft after it had won Oshkosh in the US. It won the Silver Wings Award, which is the most prestigious award for antique aircraft. So Graham Hosking and I got together and we spent about a year and a half convincing the previous owner to sell it to us, as I knew that I had to go and rescue it and it wasn't a good idea just to leave it in the barn and watch it rot away. A friend of mine, Nick Caldwell, and I went over to South Australia and we flew back the Robin, which took us 2 days to do it. It was something out of a boy's own adventure novel, and it was a lot of fun. As we were travelling over the remote regions of South Australia and Victoria to look down the ground, it just reminded us what it would have been like almost 100 years ago to be flying along. When we got the aircraft back home, we started to go through it to have a look what we needed to do to bring it back to its former glory. Discovered the engine itself was very tired, so we undertook an engine rebuild, which was no mean feat, finding parts that were so old, and which we managed to do and brought them back from the US. But we went through the whole plane and replaced all the cables and had to learn how to splice wire rather than crimping, which is done these days. We had to bring it back to the old methods and then use whipping to finish it off. We rebuilt the wheels and we did a bunch of components right through the whole aircraft. It's back to as good as it was new, and it flies beautifully.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How the hell did he get out?
Carefully. There's a step there. You got it?
Another step.
Alright.
Yeah, all good.
That's shit for age, doesn't it?